Hey folks, Rob here. And if you watch my channel, you'll know a couple months ago, probably, I picked this up at Lowe's. It's a Craftsman straight shaft weed eater. This is the CM XGT AMD 27SC is a model number on it. That's just a big long number. But anyway, I picked this up on clearance. I think if I remember right, I give about $50 some for it, maybe $60. I'm not sure, but I got it on clearance, and it's been sitting out in the building there, waiting till time of year when I might need a weed eater. And if you'd see my yard right now, you know that I probably should have unboxed it last week. So anyway, we're going to unbox this weed eater and look and see about what we need to do to put it together. So let me get started and we'll take a look at this. So we'll open this flap. It looks like it opens from there. That's laying on the back, might be a little easier. So looks like we open from here, and inside we have our bottom section. Looks like it's already got string loaded on it. So this shouldn't be too difficult to put together. Inside we have our guard and our handle, instructions, and then we have the motor unit itself. So this actually looks to be pretty simple to put together. Let's see if I can figure this out. Okay, it's got a pin on it right here that multi-yard attachment system. Oh, so that comes out. It's got a little gray piece in there, and that would come out, and then that would just slide in there. That's simple. Wow. That is pretty easy to put together. So tighten that up, and we are put together pretty much. Putting the shaft on is extremely simple. So that would come apart easy if you needed to transport it maybe in a vehicle or something. So we have our carry handle. We have a different head here. Our manual. Some 2-cycle engine oil. And I do want to get a, that's one of the reasons I've been putting this off for a few days. And it looks like it's got some, I guess these are some type of cutting blade maybe for a different head or something. I don't know. I'll have to check that out. And then you have your guard here. So it would appear to install this, your bracket to install this, so your bracket already comes pre-installed on your head. So you have a pre-installed bracket there. And to install this, you would simply take your wing nut and washer that's on this off. They definitely made this easy to put together. That can't be right. Let's see. That is not correct. Yeah, I guess it would be. Your string rotates under there, so yeah. Anyway guys, it comes on from the bottom. your wing nut on and drop at a time. Guys, I'm not moving the best I've been here lately. I've been having some trouble with my feet and legs. I actually fell up in the Walmart parking lot a few days ago and hurt my knees and stuff pretty good, so I haven't been walking the best. But that's neither near nor there. So we will need a screwdriver to put this on. So I'll have to go get a regular screwdriver and I'll get right back with you. Alright, we're going to use this Hart screwdriver that I got here a little bit back for $8 a set of them on clearance at Walmart. Pretty good deal. I've used them quite a bit already and they seem like they're going to be pretty nice screwdrivers. And for $8, you can't hardly beat that. So we're going to put this over the shaft. Guess we'll kind of guess at where we want it. And reinstall our screw. Get that started. We don't want to tighten this down though until we figure out about where we want this. So maybe a little lower. Move this down just a little. Let's try it right about there. People are mowing. It's that time of year. Time to get the mowers out, the weed eaters out. Start the mowing. It's okay. Yeah, I think that's a little better. So anyway, that's pretty well the assembly of it. I don't know what this extra head is for. Let's look it turned over and see. Figure this out. Okay, this has a bump head on it, so I'm assuming that this one you bump to feed, whereas this one is probably yeah, I think this one you would probably take these and loop them around like that right there, and they would come out of this head, such as. So this is a head to use these pre-cut little blades, and you have 4 orange and 4 yellow. So you would load this up like this, and then you could just interchange your heads. This is probably more for cutting brush or something heavier, although these seem kind of plasticky, but they might be the cat's meow for cutting brush. So anyway, that's how that would look. And then you would simply pop off this head, which you have 2 tabs here. Pop this one off and put this one on, such as that. And that would be how you use that one. So anyway, that's a pretty nice little extra feature. So let me get some gas and we'll fire this baby up for the first time. 2-cycle engine oil into this can, and then I'm going to fill it up out of my 5-gallon jug that I have that already has Stay-Bill in in the gasoline, so that will get some stay-bill in this too. So we're gonna, and this is a full synthetic here, so this should be some pretty good stuff. Get it in here without spilling it. We're going to add this to our can. And then we're going to pour a gallon of gas in along with this. And this is 40 to 1. So it runs on 40 to 1 fuel mix. Try to get it all out of there. And then I'm going to this can already has stay-bill in the can, so we'll pour it out of this. That way we'll have some stay-bill in our gasoline. Should keep us good. This should do me all summer, this gallon. Seldom do I use more than a gallon a year. I don't like weed eating that much, so. I guess we'll just have to guess at kind of a gallon. I'm going to say it's about there. So we'll call that a gallon. We'll set that aside. Put our lid back on our weed eater gas here. And let's fuel this thing up. Fuel this thing up for the first time, and we'll just see how hard it is to start. Alright, we got her fueled up. Alright, it says to start, to push that back there. We do have our priming bulb. Press it 10 times, flip the lever to run. Alright, we put that 10 times. Pull to start engine, do not squeeze the throttle. Wait 30 seconds to squeeze the throttle. So we primed it 10 times. We're not going to squeeze our throttle. We're on run. Let's see if this thing starts. Trying. Maybe this way start. A little unclear. I'm not sure which way this is supposed to go. The lever says it's that way. So flip it that way. I may have flooded it. Huh. Well, that's not so easy. Let me look here and see what I'm doing wrong. Hey folks, Rob. This is a follow-up to the weed eater video I done the other day. You seen I put the Craftsman weed eater together. Wasn't too hard to put together, but then after I put it together and tried to start it the first time, that's when the problem started. And just to finish out the video, I cranked on the thing until I started having cramps in my chest, and I had to put it aside. And but the long of the story of it is, I tried to start it in the wrong position. When you get it out of the box with it back toward the back, that's in the run position. That's where I tried to start it at. I cranked and cranked. I flooded it. There was no start. So I started cramping in my chest. I went inside. You know, I sat down. It's the next day. I come out here. It's set overnight. So we're going to try starting it the proper way. So anyway, I'm going to give it a few cranks on the fuel ball here. Now to start this, you turn it toward the front. That's all you're supposed to have to do. Turn it toward the front and crank it. After it runs a few minutes, then you hit the trigger, and that causes this to come back. So let's see if it'll start this time. Did start. So let's set it down here and we'll try it out real quick. Well, it died on me. So let's try the starting procedure again. So I'll put it back to the start position. Maybe I was supposed to pull the trigger to done that. I'm still learning this thing, guys. So anyway, guys, there is a learning curve to this, and it was totally my screw up. I flooded it out, got it to where there was no starting it. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching. It takes time to watch the videos and leave me comments and thumbs up. And until the next video, guys, we'll see you later.